He's a headline figure.
This could be all his
He brutally murdered his way to become head of the most powerful crime family in America.
John Gotti took charge of what's called the Gambino crime family shortly after his reputed predecessor was gunned down.
Addicted to fame, he adored the attention of the world's media.
Dude, there's another safe.
And became America's most high-profile criminal.
He was Moby Dick in the organized crime world. Everybody wanted to prosecute John Gotti.
In New York, the Gotti trial is the hottest show off Broadway.
But what he did didn't just spell his end, but the ruination of America's most powerful crime family.
Oh my God, we just found Gotti's secret room. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to my first explore back to exploring abandoned stuff. I have a bunch of videos saved and stacked, but this one was new and just happened, and this is newly abandoned, so I was like, let's get over there and film it. This is actually John Gotti's mansion that was passed down to his daughter, Victoria. We're outside the house. This is a legendary video, and I don't want to waste no time, and let's just jump into it.
So guys, this is literally the front of the Gotti mansion. Look at all these pillars coming down. How prestigious this looks. This is wrapped around the whole entire property, by the way. So you guys can get a real idea of how this place looks. All right, so we're in the backyard right now. You can see we walked right up to some old cages right here. And this is his old basketball court and tennis court right here. We'll get to all that a little bit later. I want to just stick on the house.
All right, guys, so we're officially inside the house. As you can see, we kind of walk into an old living room right here. Things are all still set up. Some couches, things are kind of just thrown around. It's been sitting for a good bit. This is the kitchen right here that we're leading into. You can see this kitchen is pretty torn apart, pretty demolished. Look at this little game of chess right here. I also, if you guys didn't know, I got my buddy Christian here in the video. But yeah, we're just in here exploring this, trying to shoot it while we have the chance. It's really not even that destroyed yet, even though it kind of looks it. But usually abandoned places are completely demolished very quickly. And this place is still in really good shape. Oh, that's awesome. Is that a huge library over there? Yeah. Like just a big room. Alright guys, so I'm back in the original room that we started off in before I went to the kitchen. This is like an office space right here. Maybe an office or maybe just a hangout. Assuming more of an office, but look at this. You have the old bottles still set up. Little office area. I know his daughter moved in, I believe after he passed when he was in jail and got given to her. Now it's just sitting here like this. It's all mirrors right there. All the empty liquor bottles. There's a ton of books. You can see you even got the old TVs, but you got to remember these TVs and phones were, you know, top notch back in the day. And we even got this chair right here. Wow, this room is awesome. The house kind of has a different layout that I didn't expect, but really spacious in here. This is the second library, I believe. It's really just crazy being in a house like this. Anytime you see a house with this type of background to it, you have to get there and explore it immediately because you never know how long this place could be abandoned for. And with such a name and hyped up around this, I had to drive up here immediately, and I'm happy this would be my first video back. This is one for like the record books for me, probably top 5 coolest places I'll ever explore. We're just getting started. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to try to keep it raw and uncut so you guys can see everything. Alright guys, so we just left that room. Now coming back into the kitchen. Where should I? Oh, this is all one room. So I should hit this one first. This is wild. Look at the floors. Look at all these books. Big chandelier hanging. So many books. Did you see that other closet over there? Yeah. That was like filled in too. Bernie Mac. There's so many books. This room would be awesome for the pictures and stuff. Oh, I thought that was a TV. Doesn't it kind of look like a TV? Yeah, it's just like a marble. This is cool though. You could have hang out in this room and have this big window You go ahead and see who's in the kitchen hanging out. I kind of just want to give you guys like an idea of how big this place is because I have a wide angle lens and I'm shooting it. It just looks like wide, it looks long, but these rooms are really big. Even that kitchen is like massive. Like it's nothing like crazy, but like this is a very big house. I think it's like 6,000 square foot, and out front, everything that you guys are going to see are all, you know, huge columns. Even outside, when we were just walking past them to come in here, like massive columns. The guest house and the pool is like unbelievable. And I'm going to show this area right here, and then jump over to the front staircase, which is like a big, beautiful butterfly staircase, and hit upstairs. So let's go ahead and check out. Dude, just look at all these. There's some like new books, but there's also some really old ones too. Whatever these are. But let's go ahead and check out this side. I've never really had anyone film for me before, but so it's almost kind of awkward being in front of the camera. I guess these are just smaller to make it better. Here's a bathroom, the little shower. Oh my god, dude, look at this painting. Look at this. It's huge. It has to be like 5 foot tall, 5.5 foot tall. Shower, it's a smaller shower actually. This is just like a wing of it. You can see all the trash out here. Look, they're just like throwing it all out. Look at the old suitcase over there. It sounds cliche and like kind of corny, but like that literally could have been like John's suitcase or like someone, you know, it's a Gotti suitcase. Just the level of expectation for this house is unreal. Let's go in here. Just a small bedroom, really nothing to it, but those massive columns I was talking about are all over the house. It just makes it look so grand. All right, let's walk out here. And then, dude, let's head over to that like grand staircase. All right, so now we're approaching the front door. I'm not going to show you the staircase just yet because I'm going to show you this fish tank, the front door, stuff that's all here, and then look, it's a butterfly staircase, but the floor drops down. And it's not tall enough with the ceiling, so you can't really see it. It's almost like there shouldn't be a butterfly staircase in this house. Like it's almost as if there shouldn't be a butterfly staircase here, but they made it work even with 2 steps dropping into like a closet area. It's kind of like small. Still something I'd really like to have, and it's awesome to see.
I've been waiting to watch this one, Rob.
Take this side up. They're actually like really steep stairs. I guess they had to make it like that. I guess they're gonna be doing some construction work to it, or maybe trying to fix it up to then put it on the market and try to get rid of it. But right now they got a lot of work to do. It used to all be carpet obviously up here. So this is definitely the master bedroom right here. It's kind of empty, you know, not too much to see. Looks like they're just trying to paint the walls. But if you come over into here, this would have been a huge walk-in closet right here. Really spacious. Comes over to here. This is just like a small area back here, but you can get an idea. So it's tall ceilings in here, probably 8 or 9 foot tall, and a ton of space. Yeah, a ton of space in here to, you know, store all your designer clothes and gold belts. And this right here is more clearly the master bathroom. I didn't even mention, but out there, there's a deck, if you can see, and there's a door right here going to a deck area. And this is the master bathroom with a huge hot tub, shower. It's all golden, kind of gaudy looking now, but I'm sure back in the day this was beautiful. You got the endless mirrors. Either way, look at this massive tub, these big steps, and they lead right out. This probably would have been his and her sink right here. And then you would head out to your yard. So yeah, here's the sinks that would have been up here. This deck looks really unsafe, but this is the backyard area, and that's the guest house right there next to the pool. So yeah, let's keep going through. This is awesome.
I would love to just have this spot. This is like a huge deck for just having it in your bathroom.
Another one.
Yeah, I know, there's another deck. For just having this in your bathroom, you get that massive deck right there. Let's close that up, and let's just keep going around. I'm excited to hit that guest house and finishing up, getting some exterior shots of this house, and so much more. So this is definitely a little closet. The bedrooms are actually kind of small.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been like way bigger, to be honest.
Yeah, they all have their own deck, we're noticing.
It's a connecting bathroom.
Oh, yeah. What's it called? Jack and Jill's?
Yeah.
So it's a connecting bathroom right here. They each have their own patio or deck. I don't know why I keep saying patio, but this is a bathroom, obviously. Definitely like the kids' bathroom. And another, matching bedroom with the deck that connects. And you just wrap back out around to here. And what's over here? I can look for this. Okay, and this is a bit of a bigger bedroom. So this has a detached bathroom that is a bit nicer, I would say, and it goes into a bigger bedroom right here. This is bigger than the last two. And this faces the front door of the house. All kind of small, I can't lie. Even the master bedroom was just overly big, and then I had to take away from the rest of the rooms because it's a weird layout. Yeah, it is a weird layout, isn't it? Because look, ready? This is the front room. We have to walk around this weird little bend here. Kind of like a tight area to get to this side, but then that's not matching on that side because it's the master, and then there's just 2 bedrooms right here, so it's 4 bedrooms total, but it's really the master bedroom that's the big one. So while I'm up here in this smaller bedroom right here, I keep mentioning the columns, and there's just so much detail on them, and there's probably, I couldn't even tell you, you probably seen the beginning of the video, but there has to be, I don't even know, 20 around the whole house. There's so many of them. When you're even up here, that staircase, it kind of looks odd up here, doesn't it? Like being from the staircase. It's like almost like they forced this butterfly staircase or something. It's still really nice. I wouldn't complain about it, but when you're up here, it makes this look like real small, almost like cheap looking.
Yeah, they should have cut this whole wall out.
Yeah, they probably couldn't because it's like supporting something. I don't know. Like I said, maybe for being such a huge mafia boss with tons of money, you assume they have something that may be a little bit crazier. So we're back in the master. So like I said, we wrapped back around. This is the other deck area right here. Same exact thing. You get the idea. This one's actually smaller than their bathroom one. The bedroom deck is smaller. Look at the level changes though of like that pool house and pool. Isn't that crazy? Like the stone walls. I can't wait to get out there and film that. The outside of the houses are like real pretty. Well, they're beat up now, but it's like prestigious looking. Looks like a resort. And then once you get inside, it's still a beautiful house. But it's almost just, it's still awesome in here.
It's had all its furniture, everything.
Oh yeah, and it's just cool to be in a house like of this caliber, and like all the railings are still in. Kids come in here and ruin that stuff quick. So this place is still new. There's no spray paint, nothing like that. So it's just awesome. This is chandelier that I never even showed yet. Definitely outdated, but still really nice. So let's head down. You guys can probably see of how steep these steps are. They go a lot of steps really quick. So you guys know that was the original office area, family area. I've never came down these steps right here through the front door. I'm guessing it's a bathroom and a basement. No, it's a closet and a basement. Yeah, it is. It's a weird closet. It's almost like the house was made like wrong or something. But yeah, everyone, we're back in the kitchen. Let's waste no time. Let's jump down into this basement with the curved walls right here. That looks sick. So we're in the basement. You guys can see this is the part that's going to be getting a lot of work done. This is just an industrial closet, some RC cars, nothing really crazy. But you can see this is where it looks like they left off, where they essentially started neglecting this place when they started doing work to it. It's like a closet right here. Obviously, having a house this new, you're going to have a lot of power on. There's a lot of good features of having an abandoned house that's newly abandoned because it still has power on. This is like a weight room right here. Still got the equipment in there. Do you think this goes to a garage? What do you think this goes to? And this goes out to the garage area right here, which is just filled with stuff, old bed frames. Old bed frames. It's really dark in here. They got Boondock Saints pictures. They got all old pictures in here, some bed frames, like I mentioned. Computer and mostly just junk, just all stuff being ripped out from, I guess, the gutting of this house. This is where you can really smell the abandonedness. Yeah. Doesn't every abandoned house have this smell? Just like all rotting wood and stuff. They actually have some tires before I walk out. We have old Cadillac tires right here. So I'm sure this is to one of their Cadillacs from back in the day. Mafia style Cadillac right there. There's the wheels to them, just neglected. Making our way over here. There's a bunch of checkbooks here with all information and stuff on that we're not going to show. They're not filled out or anything like that. All right, everyone, so you can see that this is just like a little extra closet area. I'm doing the voiceover here just because I stopped recording audio because we thought we heard someone upstairs, so we were just kind of filming some extra rooms and trying to be a little quiet, trying to figure out what it was. But this is just an extra closet area that leads back out into the main basement. This is like another bathroom in here. So cool to come through and take pictures and just explore a place like this, of this caliber. Like I said, we don't touch anything, we don't do anything in these places, just come to strictly document for you guys on the internet.
Hello, me
You
darling.
can see just what a beautiful place this really is. All right, let's adventure back upstairs to go ahead and just show you guys the outside of this place. All right, everyone, so we're officially outside the Gotti residence house. As you can see, the basketball court's over there. We're in the backyard. This is where the pool is. It's just a really, really beautiful house. We're lucky enough to come here and explore it. And I want to go ahead and get so many shots for you guys. Just imagine how much this like brick or stone is to have around your house and have everywhere. And to have a yard like this in New York is just honestly not normal at all. It's very massive. You guys can then see the whole backside of the house. All right, everyone. Now we're around the pool area. The infamous pool right here. You can see it's literally destroyed. It's disgusting looking. But over there you can see the stools because they had a bar inside the pool area. And it would have been like a little hot tub right there with that like twin staircase coming in. We have like the multiple pools coming down. And that's like the guest house right there up on the hill. When you're outside, it can really, yeah. When you're outside, you can really see how big this place is. Not to mention, I think I might like the guest house better than the main house just because of this waterfall section that leads up. So this clearly would have been like the hot tub area, and this is the bar seats right here I showed that leads up to that guest house that's like on a mountain, it seems like. So this is the side of the house you guys never seen yet. And let's waste no time. Oh, their yard goes over there too. This whole place is surrounded by this wall, which is just awesome. Has like old, outdated, broken cameras everywhere around the house, which I'm sure he wanted. Definitely took home security very serious, being in that lifestyle. This is like a little storage area, maybe. That goes underneath, probably to keep like cool stuff, garden stuff, whatever. But this is just like a little pool or infinity pool that would have led into that and just waterfalled all the way down. All right, so let's climb up these steps and go and check out this pool house. Which looks, like I said, probably 1,000 times just as cool, if not cooler than the main house. Oh, so here's where the hot tub is. I was actually probably wrong. This is the hot tub up here, and that is a bar area with the bar stools. So you would walk down and just have drinks, people hanging out in there, and then you'd have to climb all the way up here to go to the hot tub. Yep. Now officially heading into the pool house, or the guest house. I keep calling it a pool house just because there's a pool here. It is like a pool house, but it's also it's as big as someone's real house. So this is like a storage area. This would have been the bathroom. I guess if you're in the pool or in the hot tub, you can come here. It's really not even in the house. You know, you have a little shower area. Really tall ceilings. Go up pretty high. But yeah, you don't even make it in the house. This is like an outdoor bathroom almost. And then we carry into this spot. Looks like a ton of printers. There's a money counting machine right there. That's a money counter. That's actually really cool. There's a money counter in there. Got a bunch of video games that we're gonna all go through. Closet, another. Yeah, this place did get destroyed. Out of all the house and stuff, nothing was really destroyed. But this is actually pretty beat up in here. This is sick though. This is an all black bathroom that is definitely outdated, but black toilet. Another big jacuzzi, multiple shower heads, a handheld, all gold, everything. Really nice in here. Definitely outdated, but it gives you that mob style feel of what an old gaudy, like Scarface looking bathroom would kind of look like. And this is the living room of this guest house. You can see this is a little stove that they had. The plates are all still set up. And oh my God, look at this right here. An unopened safe. It's literally still locked. I'm assuming there's nothing in it, but knowing who owned this house, it just really makes you wonder. So this is the kitchen right here. It almost looks like an in-law suite because it's a bit of a smaller kitchen, but this is still awesome. And we also have to go upstairs and check that out because we still have way more to come over here, as you guys know. There's still more on the property. This was like their playground. This is all their property. There's another house right there that's abandoned. That's all connected to the Gotti family, and they even have their own car over there abandoned in the woods. So let's keep going. That's it. Head up the steps. See what else we can find. I'm guessing this would probably be like a one bedroom. Was that, you know, like a little in-law suite, if there's even a bedroom. Yeah, I guess this would have been a bedroom up here. Another desk with a lot of information on it I'm not going to show. A bunch of these skylights coming in. And this is awesome. So guys, look at this. Go ahead, do what you just did. Look, hold on. So my buddy just noticed there's hinges here. And he's like, what is that for? Like, look, right? If you just look, it's a big bookcase. But look, this isn't attached at the top. This is a big door. This is literally a hidden room right here. That's so sweet. Yeah, it's like a big door. You can see how this slides out. I don't know how it opens exactly, but look at it. It's like a door right there with a lock. Guys, this is literally a hidden room in this guest house.
Oh yeah.
Is it big in there?
There's stuff in there. It's like an elevator or something, I think.
Really? We're gonna have to figure this out.
Okay,
All right, guys. So we mentioned that there was a bookcase, and we found the little hinge in it. Look, that looks like a door. Why isn't it connected right there? So we just figured this out. You have to pull this board out. It's miscolored. You pull this board out like this because that locks it in place. And this right here, and this should be able to swing right on open. It's crazy. So there's a whole secret room right here behind this bookshelf. Literally, Lord knows who, like, what could be in this. So this is inside that room right here. It's all DVD storage, some Uggs. There's a bunch of stuff left there. You can see it's like an odd little staircase, little step to get in right here. Then you can walk in and you see some of their old stuff. Looks like there's some Christmas stuff, some leftover clothes, just all neglected stuff. And this is a walk-in closet. Oh, so this was just essentially their hidden secret room closet. Look, it's all Joseph Abood shirts, still got the tag on them. Gucci boxes. This is the stuff I thought we were gonna get. Some Gucci stuff. This just goes into like an attic type area. This Gucci bag, that's like a Gucci strap right there. Just leftover clothes from, look, they've been sitting so long because the white shirts are like yellow now. How long do you think they could have been in here? It's hot though, isn't it? Still got the tags on the wall and everything. It's a little Gucci box right there. This is sick, dude. We just found like a little hidden jackpot right here. Some Gucci shoes down there. A lot of designer stuff. And look, there's another safe in here that's opened up. So there's a little letter in here from Victoria John Gotti's daughter. And it says, "Dear John, so proud of you. You're a wonderful kid." So this is probably about John Jr.
Love you always, Mom.
Love you always, Mom. That's sweet. It's like an embroidered card.
Yeah.
Even the cards look luxurious.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get a closer one. That's so sweet. It was upside down too, so put it down, upside down, back in. So we don't really touch anything. That's awesome though, guys. All right, guys, so we are leaving the secret Gotti room. I'm going to close that back up so you can see how it works from here. Just like that, you would never know. I can't stress enough how cool that was, as if this whole entire store wasn't cool enough. We came across literally Gotti's secret room. One of the Gotti's, maybe it was used as a closet, but I don't care. That's cool enough. And this is literally a perfectly normal bookcase. We noticed that there was hinges there, and we're like, what? And then we saw this swing. You can see where something drags, like wheels drag along the floor. And we were like, that definitely opens up.
Oh, Kelly, sorry, darling.
That's so sweet.
Oh, should have messaged you. I got my phone to one now.
Looks just like
That
it's a
one,
closet or something like that.
Gotti.
All right, so I think we explored this guest house. Now let's hit this playground, and I want to show you the cars that are abandoned here.
Beautiful.
All right, so there's the pool house. We have the playground area. You can see the circle driveway over there. The Gotti's main house. This is like a school's playground set. It's literally like, looks like you're at a park with a playground. It's on a bunch of land here. I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I think it's on about 5 acres of land. Yeah, 4 acres of land, something like that. So it's actually 2 houses, and there's multiple cars here left behind. So let's go ahead and pop into them. So this is like a big detached garage right here. Everything's big here. They probably stored stuff for like the pools, I'm guessing as well. Yeah, this is all just essentially extra pieces to their surrounding house. Some extra brick, some tile for the patio, some doors. But yeah, you can walk back here. I'm sure they had some cool stuff back here. Makes you wonder if anything ever happened in this house. What illegal things might have gone on in here. I know it's a bit later in the time, but still, just dealing with families like that, it's so awesome. So cool to watch all the history of these places. And just the stories that were told. So here's an old Bronco right here. This is like an old Bronco left behind in the woods. And I want to go over here and show you this. The cool car in the woods right here. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that thing. Stretched all the way out. Just sitting here. And look at this. This is like an old Model T hiding in the woods. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but that's literally a Model T just sitting in the woods. Left abandoned. I got to get a ton of videos of this. And that's also a matching car right there, a black version of this in the woods. So let's see here. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that I can see right now. Total of 5. This is an old Bel Air. If you're listening, it's a couple Bel Airs. This is an old Cadillac right here.
Kelly, what you'll have to do, darling, is unsubscribe. And then
There's an old Chrysler New Yorker, it says on it.
That only way.
Look at that. Just hidden in the woods here. This is literally like a time capsule.
Oh, sorry, like
what? Who knows what could have went on in these cars? Whose cars these really were, and the families.
Sorry, ladies.
It makes you wonder too. Makes you wonder if anyone's ever ended up in one of these trunks sitting back here.
Anyway, normal life. No.
This is awesome though. Literally a car graveyard next to the house.
Where's that from?
Something I find the coolest though is this old car right here. They're old. They're all really old. But this is especially old. I mean, this is. Sorry if it's loud right here. It's the road. Look how old this thing is.
Yeah, try that Kelly Carly.
Look how skinny the tires are up there. Wonder if you just had these as like collectibles just hanging out back here.
Yeah.
That just over the years have been sitting so long, just getting weathered. This thing's like a bike wheel. So amazing to find something like this. And while we're over here, this one's way more covered in, but we might as well get as good of a shot as we can of this car that's just been taken over by nature. Literally just pulled right back into the ground almost. I said it so many times, we're really going to keep moving. You could sit here all day and just wonder stories that happen here. What are some things that were told here in this house? Some phone calls that left this house that like determined, you know, people's lives back in the day. I don't know. It's so wild to think about. This Bronco is actually in the best condition out of all of them, but it's so wild to think about. And if you watch all documentaries, if you're into that whole mafia category, then I'm sure you guys are loving this house because it's such a piece of history, whether you agree with it or not. And it's just such a good explorer either way. So you have to go through like a jungle to get into this one right here. I'm really in here. I'm really getting after it for you guys. Guys, slap a like right now in the video if you guys are enjoying this. Oh, this is an old horse stable. Oh my God, I thought it was a guest house. I've just been saying that the whole time. This is for like animals. Oh, that's awesome. Multiple stalls. Multiple like stables right here. This one looks like it's filled with something. Shopping cart. Just some old bags. Nothing really to it. So let's go over here. Looks like there's an upstairs section that we should definitely hit. See what's going on upstairs, whether it's like just storage area or in-law suite or something like that. Looks like this could have been like an in-law suite that was just never done. This is definitely a big bathroom right here. It's not finished. Yeah, none of this is finished up here. This could have been another bedroom. Wow, tall ceilings too. Let's check this room out. So the actual main house I mentioned that looks really massive and grand on the outside, but wasn't anything too crazy on the inside. It was definitely beautiful on the inside back in its heyday, but something I was wrong about is that the rooms kind of look small besides the master. That's probably because they had all these rooms and plans to make this into something as well. And then just more leftover stuff. Sitting outside, you can see this really got taken over bad. This place has been neglected back here for a while. So the property goes all the way over there. You can even see there's an old tow truck over there, but this is the stable. This is the detached garage. That's the guest house, and all the way over there is the main house. Gives you an idea of how much land this is really on.
Yeah.
So it's like a big pond or something right here. It's so covered up, you probably won't really even be able to see it. It has like a big gazebo in there. It's a pond that goes out to a gazebo, but it's so covered, I literally don't think we're even able to get to it. This is the pathway that we would go to. Yeah, it's like totally beat up and falling in. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the bridge collapsed. But it is like a gazebo that goes out to a pond with like, used to be probably well-maintained, professional like gardening around it. There's so much here. There's so much like little extra things that we didn't even know. To come up here, give it a raw explore. Or it's not that hot up, but it's really hot in those attics and stuff that we're going through. So now we're back to the pool house right here, making our way down. Eventually back at that main house right there. Here's the hot tub. And yeah, let's get a lot of exterior shots. Shots I'm going to show in the beginning of this video, and more in-depth shots of tennis court and whatever's on that side of the yard as well. So now we're walking on this pathway around the, if you're on the back of the house, the right side of the Gotti mansion. Passing through, it looks like the ground fell in right here. Actually looks pretty dangerous. Now rounding around to the front side of the house. So this is the front of the Gotti house right here. The infamous shots that we were all looking for of this place. Wow, look how amazing this is. So guys, this is literally the front of the Gotti mansion. Look at all these pillars coming down. How prestigious this looks. This is wrapped around the whole entire property, by the way. So you guys can get a real idea of how this place looks. All right, everyone, I think that's going to wrap this video up. This is the notorious mob boss, John Gotti's mansion. This was one for the record books. Such a cool explorer, so much hype around the name. I'm thankful that you guys got to see it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
They said you are the highest moneymaker mafia.
Oh. What, the cake? Yeah. Just start breaking out, ladies. Look, I mean, look, it's just a shame.
What is up, guys? It is Big Banks. We are back again for another video. Today, I have something very, very special for you. It is an abandoned mansion, but there's something very special about this place. It is Taylor Swift's parents' house that she got built for them, but it was never, ever finished. This place is massive. 23,000 square feet, abandoned in 2011. Man, that's crazy. It's like, it's breathtaking right now. It's one of the best mansions I've ever seen. I don't think we're going to be able to get inside, but we're going to try. See if there's any way. But we do think it's alarmed, so we're just going to walk around and show you this whole place. But it is absolutely breathtaking. So beautiful. And it's such a nice day today. So, yeah, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the video. Oh, man, this mansion is huge.
Some of them I wouldn't know. Some of them I would. I mean, just look at that.
Massive.
Just look at that.
Wow, this thing is massive. Wow. That's incredible. So guys, this is underneath like the awning out here. This is in like a super, super rich neighborhood.
Wonder why it's never finished.
Just Taylor Swift's house right here. Or her parents' house. Have like a little kitchen through there.
If they offered it me for free, I'd have it.
This is beautiful. But yeah, this is the back side of the house, which actually looks way better than the front. This place is huge.
I know. I'm kind of now. I feel like it's got to be a lot.
Well, we can get in.
Looks like somebody's been sleeping in there. A little weird. Yeah, but like, see, it's been sitting here for so long that there's literally like this thing is falling apart, and it's on both sides. Like this is insane. What is all that stuff there? It looks like paint and stuff. Maybe.
Looks like a hotel, not someone's parents' house.
It's absolutely huge, and this is just the back side of the house. So the front side's not as good, but the back side is really, really cool. Especially with the staircase and everything.
True, Flooper.
So we're gonna walk up on everything.
I watched the one earlier about this bloke won the lottery and he built a house. Then he went bankrupt. And he had to leave his mansion.
It's beautiful.
It was still lovely inside. I think it sold for 8.6 million.
A lot of trash. It's weird. This place is not lived in. I don't understand. It's so pretty. Like even the detail. Look at there. Now I'm not sure why Taylor Swift's parents didn't move in here, but apparently they didn't. So
Wonder
very
why.
strange. Looks so strange in there. Like super weird, guys. But we're gonna walk around a little bit more. Kind of see what's going on with this place. And there's like more levels that we gotta climb up to and see.
Imagine me getting live in a place like that, ladies.
We see over there.
Welcome to my house.
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Too big. Too much money.
Too much money. Too much money wasted, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Man.
Very true, Flo. But that's what I mean. That's
Taylor
what can't
Swift's
get me up.
Wow.
It's just like
Why do
that.
they
It
not
just
live
don't
here?
make no sense.
Nice.
Must be nice. This place is so freaking beautiful. Look at the sun, look at the sunset. This is nice. So guys, I'm walking up the driveway, which is unfinished. And there is a car here, but it is clearly abandoned as well, because there is no license plate or anything, which is really weird. But we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car garage. And it's pretty awesome. And there's like mansions all around here too. Very prominent neighborhood. But just this place is so crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. But the roof is definitely looking like it's needing work already. You see a little bit of things are falling over right here. It's really overgrown, as you can tell. But imagine this is your front porch. Wow. Curtains and everything.
I can imagine, Flo.
Love this.
With kids.
And if we look through, there's like really cool chandelier, and you can see the staircase right over there. There's like paintings and stuff.
It don't make no sense why it's not that big building and not
This
finished
is
it.
absolutely insane. Wish we could get inside, but
I
nothing
don't
we
know.
can.
Don't know.
All the
Just
doors are
don't know.
locked. So we're just gonna film the outside today.
Right.
And yeah, I want you to see how beautiful this is.
Come outside. Hang on, ladies. I'll be back in a
That
minute.
is a mansion if I've ever seen one.
Well, that's nearly
Look at
finished,
that.
ladies. I don't think they're doing, you know. Let's look for another one.
So crazy. And then like there's another piece.
That one.
All right, everyone. So this video is brought to you by Omaze. Finding the perfect home can be the low country feel of Georgetown, South Carolina. These properties are the city of Kalamazoo, Missouri, to the low, but you can technically have the best of both worlds, especially if you expand your search beyond the big cities. From the small city of Kalamazoo, Missouri, to the low country feel of Georgetown, South Carolina, these properties are located in the under-the-radar towns and suburbs, and they all came in at less than $300,000. So this is a list of some of the cheapest mansions that for some reason nobody wants to buy.
Oh, I want to watch this.
First mansion we're going to go ahead and talk about is labeled as a beauty with a backstory.
What was that one, Kelly? What was that one you wanted? Disney Village. Oh, I wanted to watch that one as well. Toys R Us. Oh, that one looks interesting.
And when you're here, you won't be far from Walt Disney World, Epcot Center, SeaWorld, Universal Studios. Come to Florida and stay in the center of it all.
Decaying beneath the hot Florida sun, this mega resort was once the largest hotel in Central Florida, bigger than any resort even within Disney. But this isn't just any abandoned hotel. This is something special.
You getting there, Clover? Oh, look at that.
In this video, I'm going to show you what's inside, exploring the ruins of this massive property, everywhere from the expansive back-of-house areas to the surreal lobby and the vast convention spaces. We're also going to find out what happened here and what could have been. So let's begin where it all started. The Disney Company opened the Walt Disney World Resort in October of 1971. Cars lined up for miles as the theme park was already a massive hit. So much so that their 2 hotels plus campground were constantly at capacity. The Carlando Corporation out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina, saw
Happy
opportunity.
Flipper.
They
Did you help?
purchased 248 acres of land in 1969 for just $1.6 million. In 1971, they announced the Carlando Center, multi-hotel, condo, and entertainment facility just 1,000 feet away from the Vacation Kingdom. It would contain over 2,600 hotel rooms and include a motor inn, a 22-story hotel tower, and a commercial plaza. The crown jewel of this development would be the 650-foot observation tower, touted as the tallest structure in Florida. Phase 1 of the project would begin first in 1972 with the 960-room Carlando Motor Inn. To support all of these rooms, a large back-of-house facility was constructed.
Okay,
We're going to
Keith, thank
begin
you.
there.
Overturned golf carts. Stripped for parts, it looks like, too. Look at this. This is all, this is like the parking area for all the service vehicles of the resort.
What a shame.
Paint peeling off of the shower unit. Outdoor
Yeah,
shower unit.
Flipper. Have you travelled a lot then, Flipper?
This is the courtyard of one of the 4 hotel room clusters that made up the 960 hotel rooms. Each one would contain 240 rooms and feature a garden and a pool. Clearly, though, these buildings display 1970s architecture, and we'll take a look inside them later on. At the price of $100 million, the complex was poised to be the largest hotel in Florida when it was all said and done. After the completion of Phase 1 in January 1973, that being the Motor Inn, the rest would soon follow in the coming years. In satellite photos from this time, you can actually see the rest of the site being prepared for construction. This, however, would never happen. Carlando wouldn't even last a full year. The company failed to pay interest loans worth around $2.2 million and lost around the same amount by the end of their first year. Those future plans were suddenly scrapped, and the property defaulted to their mortgage lender, who put it up for sale. The hotel was sold to the Hyatt Corporation, who renamed the property to the Orlando Hyatt House. They spent money on new landscaping and began construction on the largest convention center in Central Florida. Hyatt would continue to operate the property as an upscale hotel resort for many successful decades thereafter.
Deli and pizza here in the souvenirs and marketplace. The faint noise of a Kissimmee tourist helicopter above. Oh wow, this whole thing is completely intact still. Well, to some degree at least. I mean, the shelves are still here, the pizza boxes are still here, the menu, ceiling fan, and look, there's just buckets around it trying to catch it, but obviously without intensive care and stuff like this. Why don't they just move this entire thing? Man, look at the water damage here. Just water collecting. The Coca-Cola machines, all smashed up. Look at this trellis. Oh wow, look at that collapsing over there.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, the water damage in here is significantly worse than I thought.
All this roof damage is likely not even vandals. It's probably all just water leaking in and completely taking down these ceiling tiles.
Right, Kelly, I've just drank mine. Just finished it. Boys have gone early
The
today,
lobby
mate. Just gone
stands
to the
at the
dance.
center of it all. Guests would, of course, check in
Next
here, but
couple
also
is that's what we said to
socialize,
me,
party,
and
and
then
dine.
just bloody hell.
Back in the 70s, it
Some
looked
of them were
quite a bit
famous.
different and was a revolutionary
These
design
spots
for
in
the era,
Mexico.
combining all of those amenities
Yeah,
plus a
okay.
retail angle as well. Now, it's a familiar Florida theme park hotel space, locked in its last year of operation. As a small disclaimer, I understand that finding the location of this hotel won't be difficult. However, I would like to warn you that there is security on site, and I strongly encourage you not to visit this property. But if you do, please don't destroy, vandalize, or steal anything from it, and help preserve this astonishing time capsule of history.
It's extremely quiet in here, in fact. It's like all that covers the carpet here is just ceiling tile that fell from the ceiling. Oh my god. The ceiling is, or the carpet is completely green from the water above.
What a shame.
Little cafe up here, little dining area. Very classic Florida. Everything's dead except for the fake ones. The buffet is not being served tonight, but still have the trays where you put the food, all with a trellis at the very entrance to this buffet, which is not lined up with the staircase for the buffet section, which is annoying. Booth right here. It's like a bar right here. And then, oh wow, this is a fountain. It's a main lobby fountain. So then this was all the dining area. And this I suppose would have been the main lobby, yeah. Benches around the palm trees. Check in right over there.
Can't bloody hear him.
And that way, and yeah, here's the bar. These palm trees look to be alive. I think these are just growing across the floor. I don't know from where though. Wow. Well, free appetizer. Wonder if this is still admissible. It's like standing in Kissimmee. Just, yeah, I got services area right here with all of the theme park.
Oh dear, look at that.
Wet and Wild right here, which has been closed for years. Orlando Sun Souvenirs. Oh my god, it's like everything is still in there. At least the shelving, I should say. Displays. Oh yeah, I just heard a raindrop underneath the ceiling, which is extremely moldy.
Mayflower Park.
Look at how moldy this chair is. Oh my god.
I can't be in here for very long. But...
Pink.
Wow, these look extremely old. This is a huge. This is a huge.
What did you used to do, flare pot? Don't mind me
The
asking.
structure of your central building lobby area. In 1977, the hotel was once again sold and later rebranded to simply just the Hyatt Orlando. They continued operating as a favorite resort close to the entrance of Disney for over 30 years. That was until the tourism crash following September 11, 2001. Hyatt was no exception and likely saw over 50% of their regular occupancy disappear. Disney themselves were struggling and pricing hotel rooms at rock-bottom rates as low as $77 a night, which for Hyatt was very hard to compete with. Just a few months later, in May of 2002, it was revealed that they had stopped making payments on their $22 million in debt. In September 2003, bankruptcy was inevitable, and the resort was abruptly closed with just 1 day of notice. A chain link fence was erected around the perimeter, and the future of the property was now hanging in the balance.
What a shame. I'd rather not get me rent than have it go like that.
This is pitch black in here. Look at all the ovens. Huge mixer right there. I assume pictures of how their food is supposed to be prepared. Oh, look at this peanuts stand. Oh my, there's still more kitchen in here.
Well, what are you shopping on, Libby?
Oh, it's a popcorn machine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, there's obviously still syrup in there for Coke. It's leaking through that box. There must have been like soda that exploded on this or something. It just ate through the metal. Wow. What? Who was throwing these through a window? What? This literally looks like a hospital, not a hotel corridor. Holy smokes.
Oh, good. Very nice flare pot.
Thousands of plates in here.
A chef, eh?
Yep. This is the convention center. After an auction in 2004, a company purchased the resort with plans to return it back to its original state. They also considered other ideas, like tearing down everything and building a large tower on the site called the Landmark Sun Resort and Spa. They decided to put this on hold and instead opened the asset as it stood in the meantime, spending $5 million in renovations and opening it under their own flag in 2007. They called it the Orlando Sun Resort by Lexington.
Oh, bless you.
Wow. This is...
Has he had a little treat?
Room.
A little treat to himself.
Oh, wow, huge.
My boys have gone early, Libby. They've been gone an hour. I was shocked when the dad phoned me. I'm on the way. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
I can't believe none of these windows are broken.
Oh. No treats for me today.
Oh my God. Holy.
What's in there? Oh,
Oh, wow.
what a shame, eh? Absolute shame.
Really? Oh. Oh my God. Look at these chandeliers.
Is it Halloween? When is
So
Halloween?
incredible.
Monday?
Actually, this whole room is pretty dry and pretty.
Oh, scared me to death. Jesus. 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 He says, hi Kelly, playing with his dinosaurs. Oh, bless him. Hi, little Lucas. Yeah, Monday.
Reviews from guests staying in the now open resort were not coming back pleasant.
And then
Customers
it's November,
complained of
ladies.
mold and mildew everywhere, poor customer service, and outdated decor. While it's rather difficult to get a high level of accuracy with this, somewhere between 2009 and 2011, the resort was being flagged by the
Hey, look at
remodeler.
her. What a shame.
Still, this didn't help with the bad reviews. Clearly, things were being run on the cheap, with many employees living on the site and clusters of the hotel rooms being shut down for elongated periods of time. This amounted to higher maintenance costs, and management would often not pay some employees for months. That resulted in a lawsuit in 2011. After switching back to its final name in 2012, occupancy was low, and with steadily rising maintenance costs, the resort was closed for good. I'm just going to wear my mask for this one.
So it was shut and opened a few
Lobby
times.
from here. Well, sort of. You can see how
He
that's
says, who's that?
boxing in. Oh, yeah. Plastic letters. Actually, I have.
Don't tell him it's the crazy lady, Alibi.
Wow. That's a great.
Kids want sweets, I
Yeah,
pass
look at
them
the
through
pool.
a box. I did buy sweets, bags of sweets, flare pot. My kids have ate them. I need to get some more. But if they come tonight or tomorrow, I should just ignore
Hyatt
the door.
Orlando, near Walt Disney World Resort.
But if they come
Look at this. This
Sunday
is
and Monday, I'll open the door.
from 1986.
Get the boys to go out with the big tub.
Meet our new general manager. 1985, Hyatt Orlando.
Oh no, Alibi, don't say
Oh,
it's
there's
the
that ice
crazy
cream.
lady.
Oh, we saw earlier in the lobby.
About 8 o'clock, I'll fight Kelly,
Back
darling. I'll
sheets.
message you.
Convention center stuff.
But when this one's finished, I'm going to nip up the shop and then I'll probably pop back on because there's another one I want to watch. And then I'll
Boy,
do
that
a
looked
proper
pretty
live
nice in the
tonight.
day. Certainly not anymore. In 2014, the site was put up for sale at $75 million. It didn't sell and was relisted again in 2018. The most recent news came in 2021 when a New York company was reportedly in negotiations to buy the property for $35 million. Their intentions were to keep the existing structures and reformat them.
I know,
into
Kelly,
condos.
I know. But someday I'll probably pinch the tub and grab the lot.
Oh, yeah. These are a bit trashed.
If
Oh, these are in
teenagers
good
knock the
condition.
door, I'll say, oh, I ain't got none. But if little ones knock the door, I'll give them some sweet.
Yeah. It's like all the rooms are about the same. Unless you know the history, this seemingly innocuous resort could just be any other off-site Disney hotel. But this was certainly much more than that. Not only was it the largest hotel in Central Florida and one of the first to open based off the coming success of Walt Disney World,
I don't
but
like
it
when
was
the teens
intended to
knock
be a
because they don't even
destination
dress up. They
itself.
just
If
knock
fully
door,
built
give some
out,
trade,
it
knock
would have been the
out,
tallest
sorry, mate, got
structure in
nothing.
the area for decades. But even with what was
I do like
built,
to get a little
it's
some
absolutely
sweets.
massive. So it's rare for a lodging property this big to fail like this. But it's a slow motion
I'm going to
series
take
of
mine
events
Monday. I
spanning
need
decades
my
that
like.
ultimately lead to something like this happening. But it's also easy to forget the human aspect of this resort. It was a place to stay for millions of families on their way to Disney, likely having very fond memories of it. To them, it will always
Oh,
be
some of
the
the guys here
Carlando
later, so
Motor
does it
Inn,
all.
or the Orlando
Shame.
Hyatt House, the Hyatt Orlando, or even the Orlando Sun. I've, of course, stayed in many hotels
The
around
size of
Disney
it.
property, so being here and knowing what once was is a surreal, eerie feeling. That's especially true as darkness consumed my surroundings. It's a feeling I'll never forget. Thanks for watching.
You know what I've been watching as well, ladies? I don't know if you lot have watched it in that Chernobyl. I was going to react to some of that. But I don't know if you lot would like that. I'm very interested in it. My bedding's gone today, ladies. Look, I've had to wash it. My white one's back on. Oh, do you like that Chernobyl flip? Well, obviously, that's not the right word. Do you like it? Are you interested in Chernobyl? Because I am. I mean, I'll react to some of that if you want. Cause I'm new to all that. Well, I've watched the series, but not the reaction videos on YouTube. So, casting balloons. Look, because we've got some gorgeous sunny weather today, so I've tried a lot of washing. So I'm waiting for me. I am going to put it back on today. It's just, I'll have to put it back on tomorrow because it's online. It's online. Hopefully I put down mine. What about you, Ali Bear? Do you want a Santa's grotto in there? I know. Yes, see you later, Ali Bear, my darling. Enjoy the rest of your day with little Lucas and your daughter. Right, ladies, I'm going to nip off here because I need to go to the shop. I don't need to go to the big shop. I just need to pop to the little shop. I need to get some milk. I want some bread. Even though I went to Asda yesterday, do you know what I mean? I don't know where it's all gone. How about you, Kelly? Would you like to me react to some Chernobyl? If not, I shall stick to the mansions and the scary stuff. But it's really got me fascinated. Oh, I feel loads better today, Kelly, darling. You know, when I had that low back pain yesterday, seems to have eased off a bit today. So I had to ring the doctors or anything for some antibiotics. I'm just gonna keep drinking lots of water. But if it gets too bad, then I shall ring the doctors. What's for dinner? Oh, you'll watch it as well, Kelly. All right then. Well, what I'll do, I'll go to the shop. I don't cook tonight, Kelly, darling. Me older lad orders pizza on Friday. Because the boys ain't here, are they? So he'll have pizza. And he'll get Kira one. But I think Kira's stopping out tonight. I'm not sure. Because I know he's stopping out tomorrow night because he's going to an Halloween party. To Dad's ex... Dad's fiance, Laura. So, well, what I'll do then, I'll get off here, I'll go to the shop, I'll come back, and then we'll do a Chernobyl. And then, obviously, I'll come off then, and then I'll come back live tonight. Alright, my darlings. So, I'll see you in a minute. About half hour, ladies. Come back in half hour, and I'll be back. Alright, my darlings. Bye. Ooh, chicken pie and mash. Oh, very nice. Oh, I could just eat that. Chicken pie and mash. See, my son orders a pizza, so I'll probably have a couple of slices of that and a few cheeky wedges. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll bet off our ladies, but I'll message you both. All right. Just need to nip up shop.